Hi, here we have four sisters S, T, U and V are playing a game such that the loser doubles the money of each of the other players from her share. They played 4 games and each sister lost 1 game in alphabetical order. At the end of the 4th game, each sister had 32 rupees. So based on this information, we have to answer the questions, and the questions are related to the amount that each of them had at certain stages of the game. So the best way of solving this question is by making a table. So initially they all must have had some amount S, T, U and V. So the first round must have been lost by S, then T, then U and then V. So let's make a table for this. So now it's given that after V loses, each of them had 32 rupees with them, right? Initially we don't know how much the amount is with them. So the best place to start this solving this set is from the last round. In the last round, V must have given some amount to all 3 of them such that the amount with each of them doubles. That's what's happening, right? The loser doubles the amount with others. That's what is happening. The loser doubles the amount with each of the other players from her share. That means in the last round, since V loses, the amount with others will double. So that means amount with S, T and U before this round must have been 16. So each of their amounts increases by 16 rupees. This is an increase of 16, 16 and 16. 16 plus 16 plus 16 is 48. That means V distributed 48 rupees to these 3. So V must have had initially 48 more than the amount left with him. So 32 plus 48 is 80. So this is the amount that V must have had before 4th round or at the end of 3rd round. Correct? Now in 3rd round we know U loses. So what would have happened is U must have doubled the amount with the other 3 people. That means the amount with S must have been 8 before the 3rd round. With T also must have been 8 and with V it must have been 40 rupees, right? So what would have been the amount with U? U must have given 8 rupees to S, 8 rupees to T, 8 plus 8 is 16 and 40 rupees to V. 60 plus 40 is 56. So U must have distributed 56 rupees, right? And at the end he is left with 16. So the amount initially before the 3rd round must have been 56 plus 16, which is 72 rupees. Now this is the amount at the end of 2nd round, correct? So what about the amount at the end of 1st round? Let's see. In the 1st round or at the beginning of 2nd round rather, in the 2nd round we know T is going to lose. So T is going to distribute money to the other 3 people such that their amounts double. So the amount with S before the 2nd round must have been 4. This must have been 36 and this must have been 20. This must have been the amounts before the 2nd round or at the end of 1st round. So T distributes amount with to S, U and V. So what is the amount that he would have distributed? 4 rupees, 36 rupees and 20 rupees. So 4 plus 36 is 40, 40 plus 20 is 60 rupees. So he must have distributed 60 rupees. So the amount before the 2nd round must have been 60 plus 8, 68 with T. So T must have had 68 rupees at the end of 1st round or at the beginning of the 2nd round. Okay? And now finally coming to the 1st round. In the 1st round S must have doubled the amount with everyone else. That means S must, or before the 1st round, T's amount must have been half of this 34, this must have been 18 and this must have been 10. So the amount with S initially must have been 34 plus 18. 34 plus 18 is 52, 52 plus 10 is 62, 62 plus 4 is 66. So the amount with S, T, U and V initially before the 1st round must have been 66, 34, 18 and 10. Okay. Now let us look at the questions. In the first question here, how many rupees did Suvarna start with? Suvarna started with Option C, 66 rupees. Okay. Next question. Who started with the lowest amount? The lowest amount is with V. Option D, Vibha is the right answer here. Next. Who started with the highest amount? Highest amount is with Suvarna. Hence option A is the right answer here. And finally, last question of the set. What was the amount with Uma at the end of second round? Now this is the end of first round and this is the end of second round. So at the end of second round, Uma had option B, 72 rupees with her. Right? So that's it for this set. Thank you.